Welcome back to A Mother's Heart at Christmas. My name is Frances Bowen, and if it's your first time around here, I am a stay at home homeschooling mom who's just going and working and living one day at a time, sharing with you all the things from curriculum to adding the fun in connection, planning. I do all types of things. For 2026, I'm definitely going towards a more homeschool planning for the home and homeschool type thing. And I pray that it's different than what's already out there on YouTube, and that God really gives me direction as far as where this channel is going. And by the summer of next year, I really will know whether this is like, for me, whether this is like a permanent spot or not. So, yeah, that's where we are. And so I've been on here since 2021, and it's almost 2026. And I spent a lot of time and energy and money into YouTube. And sometimes you got to know when it's time to pivot. And as I said, we will see that this upcoming summer. Um, so yeah, a mother's heart at Christmas. Today's word is rest. Y'all, rest. 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 And knowing that we need it in multiple ways, not just physically. And so let me go right into our scripture for today. Our scripture is Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Get that? Rest. And so God is already telling us, like, if it's hard and heavy, you need to be rolling with me. So when we talk about rest, and I would say like rest physically, spiritually, mentally. There's a lot of different types of rest, and it's not always just like I need to go take a nap. And I think for me as a mom that was just a stay-at-home mom and became a homeschool mom, I really noticed that sometimes I needed to, or I didn't really understand. Like, oh, but I took a break. Oh, but you know, I was doing the things and realizing that it wasn't filling me up as a whole, as a person. And so at a certain point in my homeschooling, I really had to be like, what is rest? Where am I finding it? Am I really getting it? And so it took some time, but I hope that I can help you today to see whether you are really giving yourself rest spiritually, mentally, physically, because it's not just getting in the bed and getting 8 hours of sleep every night. I just randomly bust out laughing, don't I? I do. I don't know. I'm thinking like, well, before I used to think it was a nervous thing, but I'm like, how am I nervous? Because there's literally nobody here, like presently with me, right? What does rest look like spiritually? Um, for me, I would have to say, spiritually, rest is just laying it all at the feet of Jesus. That's what it is. And we really have to know when we are disconnecting, when we are no longer surrendering and at the feet of Jesus when it comes to life and home. So if you don't feel like you're being sustained, or things are like starting to become very apparent and like bothering you all the time, you're not in the rest. You're not resting in his arms. And so, first and foremost, is to definitely rest in the Lord and know that he holds you, he sustains you. And that's number one. As far as as far as resting in homeschool, for me, in my days, I know that there is always going to be a rest day for me. And there's always going to be slower days. And there's going to be days we do no work and we just read. And there's going to be days that we play games and do nothing else. And there are going to be days where we pop on the TV and watch a documentary. And that's okay. You have to know as a mom, that's okay. And in that is still enough. And every decade, I feel like for a woman is different. So 20s homeschooling, 30s, 40s, 50s, it's all different. There is no decade of homeschooling for a woman and her body and all the things we go through as women monthly. And so you really have to know what your body feels like in that decade and what it's looking like and how you have to really serve yourself and your home because sometimes at a certain age we need a little bit more love. Don't forget to love on yourself, mama. And so I would also have to say rest mentally for me is not only spiritually sitting with God, but really writing down and putting everything on paper. That for me mentally creates a big rest. I don't know what that is. And I have tried to be the planner mama and like buy all the planners and buy all the books that keeps me organized, but I am still a paper and pen kind of gal. It's weird, but it works. And so writing everything down, and I mean everything, and putting the categories: home, health, husband, kids, food, whatever kind of plan you trying to set up for in your home. Um, yeah, mentally, that is rest for me when I can just put it all down on paper. So, to end my video, tell me in the comments what kind of rest do you feel like you need after we talked about this today that you might not have realized that you need? And so, what type of rest are you going to start giving yourself? And I'll be saying, December, I know we busy, it's fine, but come January, what rest are you going to give yourself? Because as moms, you can mentally just swallow it down and not worry about it. But at the end of the day, it's affecting something. So we always have to think about that. Thank you for coming along and joining me on day 5 of A Mother's Heart at Christmas. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. And if you haven't subscribed or hit that notification bell or like this video, go ahead and do that and I will check you out. Bye.